Okay, so far we've covered the following. Now we're going to do this part. And then it goes back into the main riff again. So what was I doing just there after the octave pair? After the octave pair again, and I'll do this without delay now. That was repeated twice, but that's what essentially very close to what he's playing there. Let's zoom in and go through that. We were here on the 7th fret for the octave pair. And then, so after you're done with this, you're going to move, what I do is to this. So I take these two fingers, the ring finger and the middle finger, and I put them on the 9th fret, okay, on the B and the G string, and you're only going to play those two notes. And again, what I do is I mute the E string by one of the fingers here underneath, and I mute the D string by placing this one on top of it. I only want to play these two. Okay, that's muted, that's muted. Okay, and those two notes are going to be played like this approximately. So we go like this. And he changes the strumming up all the time, but this is my interpretation of what he's doing. And you're going to lift, and you're going to lift this finger. Okay, and you're going to have this one right behind it on that 8th fret, okay? And that's where you get this tone, okay? So it's only two notes at a time. And then this. That's the notes. Okay. Try to get that strumming right, because this is a little bit tricky, and I'm trying not to just strum through the chords at the same tempo. I'm trying to change it up as Edge does. And I'm doing a lot of little checked muting strums in here, okay? It's really hard to describe this part of what I'm doing. So I'm going to just try to play it as slow as I can, and hopefully, and I'll play it a couple times nice and clearly without delay, and hopefully you'll get a feel for what I'm doing here. Listen to the song. It's kind of hard to hear in this part because Bono's singing on top of it, and it's not a strong guitar part, but if you listen to it really carefully and try to slow it down and EQ out the bass and the high treble, you can usually hear it, and you can hear what the pattern he's playing. Let's listen to the Edge playing this on the Saturday Night Live version. You're going to come out of the we're going to go into those octave notes first, and after the octave notes, listen to this pattern. It's the main verse. And the day is dark, as the night is long. There's the octave notes. Octave notes. I'm in the black, but can't see or be seen. Right here. Baby, 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 light my way. Baby, 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 light my way. So what Edge was doing there was this. I think you can agree with me on the pattern. I was really close. So he did this. That's it. So let's go through the strokes, make it a little easier for you. Here. You got dun, 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 dun. Think that, okay? That's the first part. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm hitting some of those on the down and some of them on the up. Up, the first one was down, then I hit a click check, and then I went up. And then I'm going to go down. So I'm doing opposites. Down, up, okay? However you want to get that rhythm, but that's what he's doing there. And hit 2 downs when you switch from here to here. And then it's moved to here. So I'll try to play that slowly so you can get a feel for what I'm doing. It's hard to play it up here, sorry about that. That's very similar to the first part, right? That we already learned. Do it slower. And notice I did an upstroke from here. You got to do what you do, what's comfortable to you, but the up and down stroke does keep you in the right rhythm and the right beat. So. And remember, that's just the B and the G strings, that's all. So the total together, trying to do it slow. One more time. You're probably trying to figure out what I did here when I moved up to this. I'll try to slow that down. And there you go. So the tricky part is in this and this. And just you got to get into the rhythm and hear what he's doing. And you can play pretty much anything you want, but I'm trying to give you the actual feel and the actual strokes that Edge is almost playing. So that was down, down, up, up, down. Oh, there was 2 single strokes after I moved over. So one more time. I can't do this part until I do this part because I have it in my mind how they come together. Da da da. So it was down, down, up, down, da da da. So there was 1, 1, da da da, and then. So what do we get everything together? Trying to have both hands in here. There you go. So down, down, one, one, one on a. Let's put it all together with delay. Might have lost a little bit of tune here, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to turn off the microphone so you don't hear the scratching of the pick. Close enough. Slight mistake in there, but you get the gist of it. And if I, again, play that without the delay. Get in the feel of it. Repeat. And then you go back into the main riff again. And then we're going to go into a slight transition from there to the next big preset of the big fuzz notes and chords. But I think we've covered the entire main riff now of Ultraviolet from the 360 tour version.